God codes. So we're starting this evening, and if you cannot make it this evening, this evenings will be recorded, and you can start tomorrow or watch it whenever at your convenience. So God codes. God codes is a series of it's 7 webinars, and each webinar is working with really strengthening your core and bringing in discernment so you can navigate really in your destiny level. So many of us are in flow and we think it's us when we're in flow, but actually it's working in flow with our subconsciousness. And it's taking us on a track maybe that we don't need to waste time or we don't need to experience. It's all perfect. It got us here. But now for me, it's very important to grow up, to honor who we are, to simply acknowledge I stopped playing these games of being small or not showing up in life and not living life to my destiny level. There's a huge awakening on this planet at the moment, and it's the time to honor that you are a leader and we all navigate from our soul level into manifesting whatever we're here to manifest. And that can be anything at all, but once it's true to you, and that's on the destiny level. So the first webinar this evening is about the spirit of creation. The spirit of creation is really allowing you to drop back deep, deep, deep into your true compass and really honoring who you are and making that clear channel, that clear connection with you as a creator God, because at the moment it's about living the God state. It's like bringing it down into this body. What kept us out of that was different patterns, different belief systems, mindsets, limiting mindsets, capping oneself, different trauma we've experienced or our ancestors experienced. And that's why all the follow-up webinars are leading up to this. So maybe you feel drawn to go back, I don't know, to one of the webinars that I've done in the past, or maybe a few of them, to integrate you and build your system up to prepare you for this state. So this evening's, as I say, is working with the spirit of creation. The spirit of creation is remembering yourself by being yourself, by connecting to that part of you that is powerful, that is strong, that is clear, that is connected. And then the next webinar is the spirit of wisdom, because when you're in your creator state, then all your visions or your destiny starts dropping in, the steps, the small steps, and you will be guided. So it's how to really connect to that part and allow it into your vibrational being, because we are frequency and vibration of spirit, and everything that's in our vibration, we will manifest in our lives. So if I have not worked with different limiting belief systems or different trauma in my system, I will manifest that in reality. And that's how my life will play out. So for me, the key is to come into the body and to clear the vessel of what's in the system so I can go back into remembering who I am and being who I am. Then we've got the understanding of systems. So it's going to teach you about how to operate, how to work systems, how to operate systems, and how to know systems and how to manifest. Then I'm going to be working with the spirit of counsel, might, knowledge of creation and destruction, and awareness. So these 7 webinars will build up this knowing and this consciousness of being in this true self, so you can operate from your true self to work on a destiny level. So that means that you're here to live your purpose and you have your free will and this navigating, or were you getting this movement or stillness in the system, or this urge to move, but is it from your subconsciousness? Is it from a wound? Is it from a trauma bond? Or is it truly from self? are going to build you up to really navigate in this ever-changing world. And as we navigate in this field, what we choose will start manifesting. And what we disengage from will start collapsing. So those parts of you that are separation or destruction will start collapsing. And then that will start happening in the world around us, because we are manifestors of the whole thing and we are creating the whole thing. So as we stop engaging in destruction and violating oneself on different levels, then the field around us also will start changing as well and going back to true self. So we can all reunite in unity from this creator state. So this webinar was brought in, I feel, at a Pacific time. Each of the webinars I do are really helping us to stay aligned with ourselves, and then to find, like, walking ourselves home to ourselves, back to wholeness, back into marrying oneself and being a pillar and creator in true self. So I'm looking forward to holding space in this webinar for these 7 webinars, which is a commitment because it's 7, and it's going to have a major impact in your system if you melt into the system and drop into that field. It's really time to disengage from drama, disengage from abusive frequencies, and to stop playing small and stop lying to yourself and be yourself and acknowledge what is true self, and to be able to discern from what is navigating you. Is it the subconsciousness? Is it a trauma bond? What part of your system is navigating you? And it's up to you. It's up to you to change the system, and it's up to you to live in a new way, which is different than what maybe your ancestors lived. And also through the work, when we worked with the root of the ancestors, with the placenta umbilical cord, this initiation really helped us to find our root. And now the ancestors are with us and they're supporting us to go further than them. So we're fully supported. When we show up, we're with an army of ancestors, and they're supporting us and they're helping us. We're not alone. Mother Earth is connected to us and helping us. We're not alone. We are one. And as we go into creation and creators, we are expanding ourselves, but also expanding everything we touch then, and every interaction we have is creation, and creation will always accelerate us to the next level and the field around us. So I'm looking forward to really opening these keys for everybody in the webinar this evening and in the next series of webinars. And yeah, I invite you to be part of this journey. It's the right time to show up. It's the right time to stop playing small and to really disengage from abusive, manipulating frequencies and belief systems, and really go back into true self. Because in true self, we are whole, we are wise, and everything is within us. Everything is within us, which is supporting us to grow. And that includes the wounds, because the wounds help us to find what's in our system so we can find ourselves again. So I look forward to seeing you at the webinar. This resonates, and I'll see you later. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.